We would go to school, we would walk to school by moonlight.
Moonlight?
Moonlight. We had to go that early.
Wow.
Because our schools were overcrowded, so we had 2 sessions. And I was always, for some reason or the other, with the first session. We had to walk past an area that was Caucasian. There was a gang that had formed we had gangs then too, called the Courthouse Gang. And they would harass us. And they particularly picked on little girls. So we said...
These were young white males?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay.
Teenagers.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
We said, we aren't going to put up with this anymore. Some had brothers, some had cousins, and others, and we talked and whatnot, because they really frightened us to death, and they meant to do bodily harm to us. So we got together, we concocted this plan that we would taunt them, and they would follow us to kind of a vacant lot, semi-vacant lot behind a store, and all of these guys would be there waiting for them. And that's exactly what happened. And it was such a sense of strength, of being able to take care of one's self. And I think it was an element of surprise for these little thugs, really. And the name calling really didn't stop, but they never tried to do physical harm to us anymore. But it also sent a message to the people in the community, both communities, because our community, the black community, said, oh, you never should do that, it's too dangerous, you can't, just take it and move on. Okay? The other community said, oh my goodness, well, maybe we should do something about these naughty boys who are meddling these little girls. After all, Sue's mother works for me, or Myrlie's mother works for this person and whatnot. And it made people look, I think, maybe for the first time, at least to my knowledge, that we didn't get along as a group of people, and we had different expectations. We refused to tuck our tails and run anymore. Interestingly enough,
that was amazing.
As children, we played together until we reached the point of going to junior high school. And then all of a sudden, and I don't think we as children decided this, our parents decided.
It is amazing.
You cannot play with that person anymore. Well, why can't I play with her? Well, you're different. You're better. The skin color's different. The hair's different. Whatever. They are, if not saying slaves, they work for us. They are this, that, and the other, all being negative. And you plant, you can plant so many things in children's minds.
Absolutely.
Because I recall walking to school, walking past the high school for whites. And this little baby boy who could barely walk would toddle out of his house and come to the front steps and say, nigger, nigger, nigger. This child could barely talk. Where did he learn that from? It had to have come from his home and his surroundings.